in the city, especially when they've been on the gin or the beer. If you've got the patience, your own imaginations will tell you just exactly what you want to hear. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, that's how it goes. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, everyone knows. They all suppose what they want to suppose when they hear ooh-papa. Mr. Percy Snodgrass would often have the odd glass, but never when he thought anybody could see. Secretly he'd buy it and drink it on the quiet and dream he was an earl with a girl on each knee. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, that's how it goes. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, everyone knows. What is the cause of his red shiny nose? Can it be ooh-papa? Pretty little Sally goes walking down the alley, displays her pretty ankles to all of the men. They can see her girls, but not for free and gratis, an inch or two, and then she knows when to say when. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, that's how it goes. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, everyone knows. Whether it's hidden or whether it shows, it's the same ooh-papa. She was from the country, but now she's up a gum tree. She let a fella feed her, then lead her along. What's the good of crying? She's made a bed to lie in. She's glad to bring the coin in and join in this song. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, that's how it goes. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, everyone knows. She is no longer the same blushing rose ever since ooh-papa. All together now. They have a little ooh-papa, that's how it goes. That's naturally when they've been on the gin or the beer. If you've got the patience, your own imaginations will tell you just exactly what you want to hear. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, that's how it goes. Ooh-papa, ooh-papa, everyone knows what they want to suppose when they hear Bill Sykes!
Strong men tremble when they hear it. They've got cause enough to fear it. It's much blacker than they smear it. Nobody mentions my name. Rich men hold their £5 notes out. Saves me emptying their coats out. They know I could tear their throats out just to live up to my name. With me, Jimmy in me hand, let me see the man who dares stop me taking what I may. He can start to say his prayers. Biceps like an iron girder, fit for doing other murder. If I just so much as a bloke even whisper my name. Bill Sykes!
It is Bill Sykes. Why is everyone so alone?
You're not from around here, are you?
No. I mean, no, sir.
Some tough slumming with his valet bumped into him in the alley.
That fool's eyes'll never tally. He'd never heard of his name.
One bloke used to boast a claim he could take his name in vain.
Poor begin again.
Once bad, what's the good in turning? In hell, I'll be there a burning. Meanwhile, think of what I'm earning, all on account of my name. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Bill Sykes.
Where's Oliver? Where's the boy? Now then, what's become of him? What's become of Oliver?
Got took away in a coach.
Who coach? What coach? Where coach?
He got nabbed on the job. They took him to court. The old man we robbed come out of court with Oliver and took him off in a coach to his home.
Where to? Quick, speak!
Bloomsbury, 19 Chepstow Gardens, Bloomsbury. I run all the way.
Why didn't you look after him? Why didn't you bring him back with you?
Feigen looks worried.
One of us, Bill, went out on his first job today with Dodger, and I'm afraid he might say something that might get us into trouble.
It's very likely, Feigen. You're blowed upon.
And I'm afraid, you see, that if the game was up with us, and it might be up with a good many more, that it might turn out rather worse for you, my dear, than it would for me.
All right. Get out, all of you. Go on. Go. Somebody's got to find out what's been done or said. If he hasn't talked yet, there's still a chance we can get him out. Without suspicion, of course. We'll nab him the very moment he dares step out of that house. Now, who's gonna go?
I suppose
Shut your trap! You've already done enough damage already. Has to be done quiet. Yes, we don't want any fuss. Why? Nancy, you're so good with the boy.
It's no use to try it on me, Feigen.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And just what do you mean by that remark?
What I say, Bill, I'm not going. Why can't you leave the boy alone, huh? Why can't you leave him where he is, where he has a chance for a decent life?
Why, you're just a very person for it. No one up that way knows anything about yet. She'll go, Feigen.
No, she won't, Feigen.
Yes, she will, Feigen. Go on, get out.
No. I'm all right. As long as he needs me. Oh, yes, he does need me. In spite of what you see, I'm sure that he needs me. Who else would love him still when I've been used so will? He knows I always will, as long as he needs me. I miss him so much when he is gone, but when he's near me, I don't let on the way I feel inside. The love doesn't say the things he should. He acts the way he thinks he should. But all the same, I'll play this game his way. As long as he needs me, I know where I must be. I'll cling on steadfastly. As long as he needs me, as long as life is long, I'll love him right or wrong, and somehow I'll be strong. As long as he needs me. If you are lonely, then you will know when someone needs you, you love them so. I won't betray his trust, though people say I must. I've got to stay true, just as long as he needs
feeling. I'm so high, I swear I could fly. Strawberries, me, oh my, I don't want to lose it. So what am I to do to keep the sky so blue? There must be someone who will buy.
Come in, Doctor. I think you'll find great improvement in the boy.
That, sir, is for me to decide.
Thank you, Mrs. Bedwin.
Mr. Brownlow. Hello, Dr. Grimwig.
How are you feeling today, Oliver?
Much better, thank you. May I stay here always, sir?
If you wish, dear boy, if you wish. Here's the doctor to see you.
You're certainly looking quite well, are you not? Oh, yes, thank you, sir.
But you're still not sleeping well, are you?
Yes, sir, I sleep very well.
Just as I thought. And you're hungry too, aren't you?
No, I'm not hungry.
Not hungry? Not thirsty, are you? If that boy's thirsty, I'll eat my head. Are you?
Yes, sir, rather thirsty.
Just as I expected. You may give him a little tea, Mrs. Bedwin.
May I get up now, sir?
Yes, I think you may, and take a little fresh air. Be sure not to keep him too warm, Mrs. Bedwin, but make sure you don't keep him too cold either. Will you have the goodness?
Certainly, Doctor.
You'll be glad to be up again, Oliver.
Are those for me to wear, Mrs. Bedwin?
Well, you certainly can't wear your old ones, can you?
Doctor, do you notice the most extraordinary likeness between that boy's face and the portrait of my daughter Agnes?
Can't say I do. I only notice two sorts of boys, mealy-faced boys and beef-faced boys.
And which is Oliver?
Mealy, where does he come from?
Didn't I tell you? He was arrested for stealing my pocket handkerchief.
Arrested?
It was all my mistake. And after the shopkeeper told us what really happened, there were other boys involved. I had him released by the magistrate, and I brought him here to make what amends I could. But I must confess, I find myself strangely attached to the child.
He's deceiving you, my good friend. He's had a fever, hasn't he? Fever's not particular to good people. Bad people have fevers sometimes. He stole your pocket handkerchief, didn't he? Then he'll steal more, sir.
He didn't. You see... Yes, what is it?
The books you ordered in the bookseller, sir.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Now, I've got some other books here that I particularly... Hey! Wait a moment. Hey, come back! Oh dear. He's gone. And I particularly wish for some books to be returned today.
Oh, why not send Oliver with them? He'll be sure to deliver them safely. If he does, I'll eat my head. Good day.
Oh, yes, sir. Please do let me take them for you.
Oh, very well then, boy. If you wish, you shall. Now, I'll tell you what I want you to do. I want you to take these books and say you've come to pay the £4.10 that Mr. Brownlow owes Mr. Jessup the bookseller. Here's £5.
Very good, sir.
No need to rush, it's just down the road, but we'll expect you back in 10 minutes.
She's very pretty, sir.
Ah, yes. That's a portrait of my daughter Agnes.
I'll take the books then, sir.
Now let us see, Mrs. Bedwin. 10 minutes.
2 weeks ago from his parents, who are hard-working, respectable people, and went and joined a set of thieves and bad characters. Almost broke his poor mother's heart.
It's a lie. It's not true.
You rat. Go home, you little brute.
I won't. She's not my sister. I got no sister. No father, no mother, neither. I'm an orphan.
Just listen to him.
Ben, tell them to let me go.
See, he knows his little sister. He can't hide that.
What's going on here? What the devil's this? You got books too? He's nothing but a
It's
thief
a
and a
lie, it's
vagabond.
not true.
Shut up. You're coming with us.
Come on, Oliver.
Twist. I'll give him twist.
All right, Bill, leave him now. We're here.
Hey, look, boys. Oliver's back.
He's got books, Feigen. Look at his togs, Feigen. Superfine cloth and a heavy swell cut. Nothing but a gentleman, Feigen.
What a little gent, ain't ye?
Delighted to see you looking so well, my dear. The Awful Dodger shall give you another suit, for fear you should spoil that Sunday one. Why didn't you rhyme, my dear, and say you were coming? We'd have got something warm for supper.
Hello. What's that? That's mine, Feigen.
No, my dear. Mine, Bill, mine. You can have the books.
If that ain't mine and Nazi's that is, I'll take the boy back again. Come on, hand over.
This is hardly fair, Bill.
Fair or not fair, give it here, I tell you. It's hardly fair, is it, Nazi? You think Nazi and me've got nothing to do with our precious time and to spend it chasing after young kids? Give it here, you avaricious old skeleton. Give it here. Give it here. That's for our share of the troubles, and not half enough neither. Here, start a
You
library.
can't have the books. And they belong to Mr. Brownlet. And if he finds out you've got them, he'll be out here after you.
So he'll be out here, will he? What are you telling him about
Nothing.
us? That remains to be seen. If I found out you said anything,
Believe it.
shut up. Anything out of place. Feigen, I'll wager this young scoundrel's told him everything.
Help!
Stand off of me or I'll split your head against the wall.
Go on, then kill me. The child shan't be harmed unless you kill me first.
Shanti, I'll soon do that if you don't stand
All
off.
right. We've got him. What's the matter?
The girl's gone mad, I think.
No, she hasn't, Feigen, and don't think it.
Keep quiet, will ya?
No, I won't keep quiet.
All this violence.
Try and run away, would you?
No, I won't stand by and see it done, Bill. You've got him here. What more would you have? Let it be, or I shall put my mark on someone and don't care for the consequence.
Why, Nancy, you're wonderful today. Such talent. What an actress.
Am I? Take care I don't overdo it, for I'm warning you. I'll put my finger on some of you, and I don't care if I end with you.
You? Do you know who you are and what you are?
Ah, yes, I know all about it, who I am and what I am.
Then keep quiet or I'll quiet you for a good long time to come. You're a nice one coming to all this genteel and humane rubbish. A pretty subject for the child, as you call him, to make a friend of.
Lord help me, I am, and I wish I'd been struck dead in the street before I lent a hand in bringing him here. After today, he's a thief, a liar, and all is bad from this day forth. Isn't that enough for you without beating him to death?
Come, Sykes. We must have civil words. Civil words, Bill.
Civil words, you deserve them from me. I thieved for you when I was a child, half his age and 12 years since. Don't you forget it.
Well, if you'll have it, it's your living.
Come, better do as he says.
Watch out.
Bill's got an heart of gold, I tell you.
Shut your gob. Get out.
You look after her, Bill. Look after him, Dodger. And I'll look after myself.
Frightful. Absolutely frightful, this weather is, Mrs. Corney. Chews me to my bones, I tell you.
Frightful it is.
And all the while, here we are, paying a fortune on call to warm these great boys while I sit here, near my death from the chill. Born to be young, every last one of them, I tell you.
They tax our Christian souls. I'll go get you some biscuits for your tea, Mr. Bumble.
Excuse me, ma'am, but there's someone I think you need
Out
to talk
of my
to.
way, I have work to do.
But, ma'am, it's something really important.
Away with you!
It's old Sally, ma'am, out in the alley. She's got something to tell you, and she never died quiet till it's said. It's about a valuable trinket.
Take me to her.
Who's that? It's her old friend Annie. I brought the matron from the workhouse.
Go on, out with it.
Come near.
Out with it.
Once in this workhouse of yours, I nursed a pretty young creature. She was brought in with her feet cut and bruises walking. She gave birth to a boy and died.
What of it?
I robbed her. I robbed her, so I did. All she had were around her neck. And it were gold.
Gold, yes. Go on, yes, what of it?
This is it. Lock it, lock it. She whispered in my ear that if her babe should live, the day might come when it would feel proud to hear its poor mother named. It's my idea that she came from a good rich family.
The boy's name?
They called him...
Yes!
Oliver.
You must find that boy, Mr. Bumble.
Indeed, ma'am. Indeed.
I understand you bring information regarding the boy. Oliver Twist.
I've come in to answer your advertisement. Bumble is my name, sir. Beadle of a workhouse where this boy was cared for. From where he was apprenticed to an undertaker. Where he ran away from.
Yes, yes. And do you know where the boy is now?
Not no more than nobody.
Well, what do you know of him?
This locket.
Oh dear, Philip.
This little trinket was given by the lad's dying mother to my attendant, Mrs. Corney, just before she passed away. The lad's dying mother, that is, not Mrs. Corney. Mrs. Corney has kept it all this time.
You say that after he left your workhouse, he went to an undertaker's?
Yes, Mr. Sowerberry, the undertaker, took Oliver off our hands for £5.
You mean to say you sold him like an animal?
Well, sir, it was Mrs. Corney who actually authorized the sale.
Really? Then I will see to it that neither of you is employed in a situation of trust again. You may leave my house.
Mr. Brownlow, I hope that this unfortunate little circumstance will not deprive me of my parochial office.
Indeed it will, and you can think yourself well off besides.
It was all Mrs. Corney. She would do it.
That is no excuse. You were present in the occasion when the boy was sold, and indeed are the more guilty of the two in the eye of the law, for the law supposes that your employees act under your direction.
Well, if the law supposes that, then the law is an ass.
Mr. Brownlow, there's a young woman at the back door inquiring for you and saying that she has come about Oliver.
Mrs. Bedwin, take a look at this miniature. You see who it is?
Why, it's Miss Agnes, sir, your daughter.
Yes, my daughter Agnes. And I have every reason to suspect that Oliver was her child.
Sir!
I can't stay out there any longer. If I'd gone away as many would have done, you might have been sorry, and not without reason neither.
I'm sorry if anyone has been rude to you. Can I help you in any way?
I don't know. Can she be trusted?
Yes, why?
I am the girl that took little Oliver back to old Feigen's on the morning he left this house.
You?
Me, sir, and I wish now that I'd never been a part of it. The boy mentioned you specially, and I thought if I came to you...
Where's this place you speak of? Feigen's?
That I can't tell you.
Did you know that Oliver is perhaps my grandchild?
I didn't know nothing. All I knew was me orders. I had to get him back or suffer for it. You don't believe me? I don't want your pity. I had to come, even though there are those who would murder me if they knew I'd been here.
Murder? But where is Oliver? And where's this place you speak of? Feigen's. Take me there.
I can't tell you where he is. I just wanted you to know that Oliver is safe. I must go back now, quickly.
Wait, but what wasn't the reason you can't tell me where he is? And why must you go back? What was the reason you can't come back? And why must you go back to those people? I can call the Bow Street Runners in a moment. And if you tell them exactly what you just told me, they will see to it that you come to no harm.
Don't you understand? I want to go back. I must go back there. You see, back there, there's a man that I just can't leave. You see, I love him. You don't know what it's like to love someone like that.
My dear lady, do excuse me, but I'm anxious about Oliver. How can you help me?
I can't tell you where he is, but I'll bring him to you. No, dear, that's too dangerous. Will you promise me I won't be watched or followed?
I promise you solemnly.
Then tonight, between 11 and the time the clock strikes 12, I will walk on London Bridge and I will bring Oliver.
I will be there.
He doesn't act as though he cares, but deep inside I know he cares. And that is why I'm tied right by his side. As long as he needs me, I know where I must be. But will he ever see that someone else needs me? As long as life is long, I'll love him right or wrong. But something just as strong says someone else needs me. A child with no one to take his part. I'll take his part, Bill, but cross my heart. I won't betray his trust. Though people say I must, I've got to stay true, just as long as he needs me. Wait here for Mr. Brownlow. That's a good boy. Stay here.
Nancy!
Bill! Don't take him back! Bill, let him go! For pity's sake, let him go! Why are you looking at me like that, Bill?
To darken up my girl.
No! I wasn't gonna pull the gas, Bill! Ice!
my God! Help! Help!
Can you tell us what happened, sir?
Well, I came here to meet this poor creature, and I saw someone rapidly disappearing in the direction, along with a small boy, my grandson, I believe.
Can you tell me what the man looked like?
He was a broad-shouldered, heavily built man.
Anything else?
He wore a black coat and a tall hat.
It's Bill Sykes! It's Nancy! It's Nancy!
He asked my grandson, please, you must find him.
Can you think of any place he might have gone?
Well, this poor creature mentioned the name of a scoundrel who I think might be an associate of this murderer. A scoundrel named, I believe, Fagin.
Fagin's hiding him! We have to get to Fagin! Come on, let's go! Please. Look! It's Sykes!
Stand back or I'll throw the boy off the bridge.
Oliver.
Sykes is dead. Boy is safe.
Thank
Sykes is
goodness.
gone. Yeah. The boy, he's safe. Who do you think you're laying your hands on? So embarrassed, that's what it is. Waking a respectable man up in the early hours of the morning. Who are all these people doing here? Shame on you. If only my attorney were here. And he's having breakfast with the Vice President of the House of Commons. Who's that? They're stolen.
Pagan's stolen them all.
This is my handkerchief.
Hey, look, he's got Fagan's money. Fagan's stolen money.
It's Fagan's money, but where's Fagin?
Come out, Fagan.
It's empty. If Fagan's not here, there's only one place he can be. The Toy Cripple! Yes! Let's go there!
Come on, Oliver. Let's go home.
Wait. Goodbye, Nancy. Thank you.
Come on, Oliver. Let's go home.
Can someone change? It's possible. Maybe it's strange, but it's possible. My dearest companions and treasures, I've left them behind. I'll turn a leaf over, and you can tell what I may find.